The energy you can't see but controls your life. For those who are tired of trying, maybe you're watching this video at the end of another long day, sitting in bed or on the couch, trying to find some answer to a question that's been haunting you for months, maybe years. Why, no matter how hard I try, my life just doesn't seem to move forward? You work, you dedicate yourself. You wake up early, fulfill your responsibilities, do what needs to be done. But at the end of the day, when you look around, you feel like you're walking on a treadmill. Too much movement, too little progress. You've tried to change. You've set goals, made plans, bought courses, read books. Maybe it worked for a few weeks, even a few months. But then, without you understanding exactly why, things went back to the way they were before. And maybe you've reached a point where you wonder if the problem is you. If you're not strong enough, disciplined enough, smart enough. I want to tell you something that could completely change how you see your situation. The problem isn't you. The problem is that no one ever taught you about the most powerful force shaping your reality. A force that's operating in your life 24/7, but remains completely invisible. This force determines what kind of people you attract, what opportunities appear or disappear in your life, how others respond to you, and even how you feel about yourself. In the next few minutes, I'm going to show you not only what this force is, but how you can start working with it, rather than against it, to finally create the change you've been seeking. There is something happening around you right now that you can't see, you can't touch, but it is profoundly influencing every aspect of your life experience. Every human being generates an invisible energy field. I'm not talking about something mystical or esoteric. I'm talking about something that can be measured scientifically. Your heart, right now, is creating an electromagnetic field that extends up to 3 meters around your body. This field carries information about your internal state, your dominant thoughts, your habitual emotions, your deepest beliefs about what you deserve in life. All of this is constantly transmitted through this invisible energy. And here's what will change your perspective forever. Other people feel this energy. Not consciously, but subconsciously. Your mirror neurons, special cells in the brain, automatically detect the energetic quality you transmit. When you carry energy of exhaustion, frustration, or hopelessness, even if you try to hide it with a smile, people sense it. And they respond to that energy even before they respond to your words. This explains why you sometimes feel like you're talking to a wall. Why your ideas at work aren't taken seriously. Why relationships feel superficial. Why opportunities pass you by endlessly. It's not because you're not good enough. It's because your energy is transmitting a frequency that says, I'm tired, I'm giving up, I'm resigned to my situation. But here's the most important news. Just as you can change your physical posture, you can change your energy. And when your energy changes, everything around you begins to change too. If you're feeling energetically drained, it's not your fault. Our society has created a perfect system for draining people's vital energy. You wake up already checking your phone, negative news, other people's problems, social media comparisons. Your energy, which should start the day clean and renewed, is already being polluted before you even get out of bed. In traffic, you absorb the collective stress of thousands of frustrated people. At work, you're surrounded by the energy of rush, pressure, competition, and anxiety. At home, the TV bombards you with even more negativity. And in the midst of all this, you're trying to improve your life using only willpower. It's like trying to fill a leaky bucket. No matter how hard you try, the energy keeps leaking out. But there's something even deeper going on. Since childhood, you've been programmed to transmit certain energetic frequencies. Phrases like, life is hard, you have to work hard to achieve anything, don't be too dreamy, have become automatic frequencies that you transmit without realizing it. These frequencies create a magnetic field around you that attracts exactly the kind of experiences that confirm these beliefs. You work hard, but don't thrive because your energy is telling you, I have to fight to get things. You work hard in relationships, but they don't flow because your energy is telling you, I need to prove I'm worthy of love. It's an invisible cycle that perpetuates itself. Your energy attracts situations that confirm your limiting beliefs, which in turn reinforce those beliefs, keeping your energy at the same low frequency. The good news? Once you see the cycle, you can break it. Let me tell you about people who discovered how to consciously work with their energy. They're not special or lucky. They're ordinary people who learned a simple but powerful principle. When you can sustain a high energetic frequency, genuine gratitude, inner peace, quiet confidence, you literally become a magnet for positive experiences. Opportunities that previously went unnoticed begin to appear. People respond to you differently. Conversations flow naturally. Projects that were stalled suddenly unblock. Relationships deepen. This isn't a superficial law of attraction or forced positive thinking. It's pure physics. When your energy becomes coherent and elevated, you positively affect the nervous systems of everyone around you. They feel good in your presence, even without knowing why. Imagine waking up and instead of starting the day with the weight of the world on your shoulders, you intentionally cultivate a frequency of possibility. Instead of going to work saying, "Another hard day," you radiate an energy that says, "I'm open to what good can happen today." People start to notice you differently, not because you've changed physically, but because your energetic presence has become magnetic. Bosses start considering you for better opportunities. Interesting people enter your life. Situations are resolved more easily. And most importantly, you begin to feel differently about yourself. Not because your external situation has changed first, but because you're operating at a frequency that naturally generates feelings of well-being, confidence, and possibility. I know you have a busy life. I know you don't have time to dedicate to complex practices. That's why I'm going to give you a simple yet powerful method that can be integrated into your day without adding more stress to your routine. Morning, energy cleaning, 5 minutes. Before picking up your phone, before thinking about the day's problems, take 5 minutes to clear your energy. Breathe deeply and imagine yourself flushing out all the heavy energy you absorbed the day before. You don't need to visualize anything complex. Simply intend to start the day with clean energy. During the day, conscious protection. When you notice yourself absorbing negative energy from other people or situations, pause for a few seconds. Take a deep breath and mentally create a bubble of golden light around you. This isn't imagination. You're consciously choosing not to absorb frequencies that don't serve you. Work. Intentional transmission. Before important meetings or difficult conversations, consciously choose what energy you want to convey. Instead of going on autopilot, pause and decide, "I will radiate calm and confidence," or "I will convey an energy of solutions, not problems." Night, energy recharge, 10 minutes. Before bed, take a few minutes to cultivate genuine gratitude. Not a mental list of obligations, but a genuine recognition of the good things in your life. Gratitude is one of the most powerful frequencies for raising your baseline energy. The secret isn't perfection, but consistency. Every moment you consciously choose what energy to transmit, you are reprogramming your energy field. Over time, this new frequency becomes automatic. When you begin to consciously work with your energy, the changes are often subtle at first but profound in impact. First, you notice that you feel different, less heavy, less resistant to life, as if a constant tension you didn't even know you carried begins to dissolve. Then you notice that people respond to you differently. Conversations that were once difficult become more fluid. People begin to seek out your company. You become someone others want to be around, not because you've changed your personality, but because your presence has become energetically nourishing. Opportunities begin to appear in unexpected ways. Not because you're doing things dramatically differently, but because your new energy is attracting situations that previously went unnoticed. You're vibrating at a frequency that resonates with possibilities, not limitations. Your relationships deepen. Your family senses, even without realizing it, that something has changed within you. Your children behave more harmoniously around you. Your partner feels more connected. Friendships become more meaningful. And perhaps the most important shift, you develop a calm confidence that you're on the right path. Not because your life has become perfect, but because you've discovered that you have real power over the quality of your experience through the energy you choose to transmit. You stop being a victim of circumstances and become a co-creator of your reality. Not through force or manipulation, but through alignment with frequencies that naturally magnetize what you desire. If you've made it this far, something inside you has already recognized the truth of what we're talking about. You've always known somehow that there was something more powerful than simply trying harder. Today, you have a choice. You can continue trying to change your life the same way you've been trying, working only with what's visible, tangible, and measurable. Or you can also begin working with the invisible force that truly governs your experience. I'm not saying you should stop taking action, putting in the effort, or working toward your goals. I'm saying that when you add energetic awareness to what you already do, everything becomes easier, more fluid, and more aligned. You don't need to believe in anything mystical or esoteric. You just need to experience it. For a week, practice the simple steps I've shared. Notice how you feel. Notice how people respond to you. See if situations in your life begin to flow differently. Remember, you are already an energetic being. You are already transmitting a specific frequency 24 hours a day. The only difference is that now you can consciously choose which frequency you want to transmit. Your life isn't stuck because you're incapable. Your life is stuck because you haven't yet figured out how to align your energy with your desires. And now you know. The person you have the potential to become, the life you have the potential to live, is waiting on the other side of the frequency you choose to transmit. What energy will you choose to bring to the world tomorrow?